I'm too lazy to make space on the USS Flag, so today we will just head over here to review the undisputed king of 80s playsets. This is Castle Grayskull with Point Dread attached to it. Castle Grayskull released in 1982. The Talon Fighter up here was sold separately. Which is a spacious one-seater. We'll use a stripped-down King Randor here. And it also came with this attachment that just sort of clips on to the top of Castle Grayskull. But if you didn't have Castle Grayskull, it did come with its own base. And a quick close-up look of the front exterior of Castle Grayskull. You could really use anything to open the door, but the gimmick was you were supposed to take He-Man's sword. This one's been chewed by a dog. Attach it to Skeletor's half of the power sword, and together they would open the castle. Quick look at the back of the castle. Oh, I gotta set this up. So this is as set up as I can have it right now because I am missing a few things as usual. The elevator slides up and down on that track in the back. It's supposed to be able to be lifted up from a string you tie and pull on a little gray gargoyle. There's the weapons rack, but I don't have any of the original weapons, I don't think. Maybe in a drawer somewhere. This ladder you could position anywhere you want. The cardboard inserts are reproductions. Most of us remember this sticker, I think. This cardboard insert is a perfect representation of the entire Masters of the Universe line. Ancient weapons and laser guns. There's a piece missing that goes underneath the throne, so when the throne does rotate, it triggers the trapdoor. Pivoting laser gun up top here. I am missing the panel right there, so someone could be standing there, and I think there's a flag here that I'm missing. And if you had Castle Grayskull as a kid and you have vague memories of this mysterious spacesuit, know that the Masters of the Universe Origins line finally gave us what we wanted. Maybe it was just the age I was when I first got Castle Grayskull, but as a kid, actively playing with the things I got, I never loved anything as much as I loved this. Yeah, of course, we can totally do a side-by-side comparison. This is what I love about doing these videos on TikTok. I love the asks you guys give me. Because most of my stuff, both the vintage and the newer stuff, just kind of sit on my shelves most of the time just looking nice. But when you guys have questions and ask for closer looks at things, it forces me to get things off of the shelf, open them up, and actually kind of refreshes my memory as to what I'm missing, what the features were, because, I forget. And usually after I do one of these videos, it kind of reinvigorates me into getting whatever pieces I'm missing, or try to start completing things or clean things out and just make them a little bit more presentable. So you guys are helping me as a collector. And for example, the Origins Castle Grayskull, I only opened once when I first purchased it and got it out of the box. I have not opened it since, so I don't really remember what's inside. First, a look at the front exteriors. Very similar. If you collect the older stuff and the newer stuff, you do know that one of the biggest differences between the lines is the combination of this plastic getting brittle over the years, and the grade of plastic that's used in the newer stuff is very different. Not better or worse, but really noticeably different. And the back of each. And opened up. A lot of the same features, different color scheme. This is all made to look like wood. There are no cardboard inserts. These are kind of plastic. These are plastic facades with stickers on them. A couple flags hanging here and here. A much more in-scale ladder. Very similar elevators. The little gargoyle. I thought at 75, 80 bucks, whatever I spent on this, it was a good new iteration of Castle Grayskull. It did come with a sorceress and some beautiful box art. But speaking of price, I admittedly overpaid for the expansion pack that they came out with, which came with the Spirit of Grayskull, the Space Explorer, and this thing, one of the creatures escaping from the jail cell sticker. I do eventually want to get the classics Castle Grayskull, and I am really happy with this one, but obviously nothing's ever going to top the original for me.